bonus question.
Guys, I've done 2 live streams and almost 8 hours of talking about 80s movies, and we are only in 1986. Oh my god, the 80s were awesome. How you guys doing tonight? Hey, you guys. Oh my goodness, we got a lot of people already here. Gobbledygook, this is all your fault, and I'm so glad. Oh, by the way, while you're here, I need to ask, what was the topic that you chose for Tuesday night? I can't not find it in my notes anywhere, and I don't know why. I got next Friday's topic from Jessica for Stephen King 90s movies, but I don't remember what you chose for Tuesday. Hello, hello, hello. I know, I could do another 8 hours. It's true. I think tonight I'm going to go as long as I can. It could be 2 hours, it could be 5, it could be all night. Who knows? Who knows? 80s cartoons. Thank you. 80s cartoons. I've been needing to dive into those on my channel as it is, so that'll be a great way to get started. How y'all doing tonight? How you all doing? If you're asking me how the weather is here, it is cool but not raining or storming. So that's a good step in the right direction. We're supposed to get a frost, I think tonight or tomorrow night. I used to work in gardening and greenhouses, and nights like this where it was supposed to get down to 30 degrees were the worst. Because you had all your spring flowers out already, and then it would get down to 30 degrees and you'd have to cover everything and it'd work for hours. Anyways, that's no fun. Let's talk about 80s movies. Oh no, Texas allergies. Sorry, John. No bueno. I got seasonal allergies. When the weather does really big changes in Missouri, like you could literally have 25-degree weather one day and 70-degree weather the next day. So when I get those big weather changes, my allergies are just like, So, anyways. Oh, thank you, Tony. Glad you're here. Swift -1. Amaldi a unicorn. Oh my god, guys. So I did something really stupid last night, and I posted my new video at like 2 o'clock in the morning. You know why that was dumb? Because nobody is awake at 2 o'clock in the morning to watch. And then everybody misses their notification, and then nobody watches. So nobody watched my new video, but that's okay. Just to let you know, it is there. I'm going to show you the first part of it. That way you can see all the work I put into it. I did actually put a lot of work into it, but we're not going to sit here and watch my own video on the channel or on the live stream. Would that be weird? I mean, it might be weird. I don't know. Oh, hey guys. Hey guys. Oh, we did have some. You got some to watch it? Oh, thanks, guys. It was a different kind of video that I made. You know, it wasn't my normal long, hour-long list. I tried something different. Yeah, it was about the 2 movies. It was about 2 movies based on or about 70s TV shows. So that's what it's 2 good movies about groundbreaking 70s TV shows that you probably missed. Aw, thank you, Z-Man. Let's see. Yeah, so it's about the movie Cinema Verite and the movie Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. Cinema Verite is about the TV show An American Family, which was the first reality show television family. They were the first ones to let cameras in their homes. And then Confessions of a Dangerous Mind is about Chuck Barris, the guy that created the dating game and the Gong Show. So, anyways, that's what it's about. I won't play it for you, but it's there on my channel. But yeah, the view count is quite low. And that could be just because, you know, I released it at 2 a.m. Or because nobody wants to, you know, watch a video about movies. But the movies that do the videos that do the best for this channel by far are the ones that talk about 80s television. Those things go far and wide. Hundreds of thousands of views. But anyway, both movies are really, really good. Highly recommend. They both have stellar casts. They're very different types of movies, but again, they're both about 70s television shows, which I love. So yeah, just wanted to let you know that video was out. Now let's get to it. Oh, and I do have the super chat goal again here tonight. I moved it up. I keep moving it up just for fun. It was too easy last time. So the goal tonight is 20 super chats. If I do that in the next couple of hours, the person that donates the highest dollar super chat will get to choose an upcoming live stream topic. Yay! Oh yeah, Saturday Night Live. Jack Black hosted Saturday Night Live last night. They did a parody of the dating game. I haven't watched Saturday Night Live in years. I peeked in on their 50th anniversary special for about 5 minutes, but I think the last cast that I really watched was the cast that had like Jason Sudeikis and Will Forte and Bill Hader and that cast, Kristen Wiig. So about 15 years ago, I guess. Sounds like it was a good episode last night. Well, that's good. Alrighty. Okay, we're gonna do things a tiny bit differently tonight because I literally like 10 minutes ago just got done clearing all the copyright claims off of the live stream from Friday. So there were a lot, and I'm figuring out who claims and who doesn't. The studios that claim are always Universal and Disney and MGM. But like for the older movies, if you got the older studios like the Orion movies and the United Artists movies and those types of movies, those go right through. All right, let's get into 1986. I had a super chat the other night that requested a 1986 film. So we're going to start with that request. Let me get it up here. Doop, doop, doop. And oh my god, this duo was too much. This was a classic. Great, great movie. Let's see. Oh, I have a moderator now for the chat. It is Gemini Gypsy. Brian Henniger, I also made you a moderator just so you know you have power now. So there are moderators here. I don't really know how that goes, or what that entails, but let me know. Give me the feedback. I have a bot on my channel right now that's acting like me with the WhatsApp number in the comments. So that's not me, by the way. I don't use WhatsApp. So if you ever get a message that says WhatsApp me at this whatever, like that's not me. That's a bot. So anyways, I miss these types of movies, these like mid to low budget movies that just have a silly story or a funny story or a good story, you know, like they don't have to be box office, you know, blockbusters. Or they don't have to be Oscar movies, you know? I miss these types of films. I think that's it's the reason it's taken us so long to get through the 80s and all these movies is because of those really cool these low budget, you know, these 20, 30, 40 million dollar movies. Campy movies. Yeah, some of them are campy. Gemini Gypsy, there's my moderator. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Do you guys, Danny DeVito is legendary. I mean, both Billy Crystal and Danny DeVito. Did you guys, anybody watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Like, there's so many seasons to watch. Thank you, Gemini. It's all right. Like, it's okay that you're tardy. No worries. You're not going to get in trouble. I'm always late. It's truly insane that I make it here on these live streams on time. I'm never on time for anything. So, all right, let's bring up the list of 86 movies. All right. Are we all surprised? No. Number 1 for the year on the box office is Top Gun. But it barely eked out. This is both from Paramount. It had its domestic gross was 176 million and some change, and it barely beat out Crocodile Dundee, and that was at 174 million. So 176 million for Top Gun, 176,781,728. Crocodile Dundee 174,803,506. Followed by Platoon, Karate Kid Part 2, Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home, Back to School, Aliens, The Golden Child, Ruthless People, and Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Those are your top 10 films, highest grossing films of 1986 according to the domestic box office. Yay! All right, now, obviously with the Paramount ones, I'm going to have a little trouble, but we're going to try. Platoon we can do, definitely. But every other studio is going to be like, no copyright claim. All right. Let's see. Let's try. I mean, we gotta do some Top Gun. Top Gun 1986. All right. We got the official trailer. How about in the For the Love of Val Kilmer, let's do this. What a great line. The list is long but distinguished. Oh my goodness. That's a good line. This movie is really good. Now, who's the better pilot, Iceman or Maverick? Gobbledygook can close this movie from start to finish. So good. Hold on. Where did I see Mouth of the Unicorn? We need to have a conversation. We need to have a conversation. Not only is the first one fantastic in every 80s way possible, but the second one did the first one justice. And it was really, really good. Probably one of the best movies that's been out in the theaters in the last 10 years. Of course, that's not saying much. But, I mean, Top Gun is Hollywood and Pentagon propaganda at its finest. And it's beautiful. Oh, we have a super chat. Boop. Jessica Lee, $5. Thank you so much. OMG, I just saw a list of 86 movies, and a kind of odd one that stuck with me is The Boy Who Could Fly. Chat about it. Yes, definitely. I actually did a whole thing about The Boy Who Could Fly on one of my 80s videos. I could probably bring that up. It'd be better to talk about it that way because I know it won't get copyright struck. Thank you for the $5. Boy Who Could Fly is one of those hidden gems. Let's watch the rest of this scene and then I'll pull that up. Oh my gosh, legendary. Absolutely legendary. Oh, good stuff. Alrighty. Let's go to, hold on. Let's do the Boy Who Could Fly. I think I had that on the first video. Hold on. This is why I should put chapters on my videos, but that I don't know how to do that. I need to figure out how to put chapters on my videos. Oh, I should have been prepared. Oh, there it is. I found it. All right. So this is what I said about the boy who could fly. The Boy Who Could Fly is an underrated gem from the 80s that didn't get nearly as much love as it deserved back then or now. It's a story about a boy who might actually fly and a grieving girl learning to heal. It's sweet, emotional, and full of that earnest 80s charm. Now, if you've never heard of this movie, here's a quick rundown. The Boy Who Could Fly is about a teenager named Millie who moves into a new neighborhood and becomes friends with a boy named Eric who can fly. Yeah, just like that. Think E.T., but with more awkward teenage angst and less intergalactic phone calls. Eric, who's a bit of an outsider due to his unconventional abilities, just might be the key to helping Millie find herself. You should watch this movie because it's a heartwarming tale of friendship and self-discovery that's surprisingly deep for a movie about a kid who can defy gravity. It's got that perfect 80s vibe where things are both magical and awkwardly relatable. So if you need a break from all the big budget blockbusters and want something that feels like a warm hug from your childhood, this is the movie for you. I promise. Your inner 80s kid will thank you. There you go. That's what I had to say about The Boy Who Could Fly. It was a very sweet movie. Oh, I can add chapters to the edit. All I have to do is timestamp it. Thank you. See, I'm still learning how to do this whole YouTube thing. That's probably a bad thing to admit when I'm doing this full time. I just like to blame my ancient technology knowledge. All right. Let's see here. We did Top Gun. Let's do Platoon. I think Platoon has one of the best soundtracks out there. Wait, hold on. Brian has something. Check this out. Speaking of The Boy Could Fly, a special warning was placed in the UK VHS tapes. What? I had no idea. Oh, he put the link in there. I'll have to look at that here in a second. Let's watch the Platoon trailer. I think this is my favorite Oliver Stone movie. Just putting it out there. Johnny Depp learned Vietnamese for this movie? Really? Wow. What was a special warning? I'm gonna find it. He put the link up here. I just gotta get to it from. I can't get to it from my streaming software. Hold on. There it is. After the Platoon trailer, we'll watch the warning that they put on The Boy Who Could Fly. Oh my god, so good. Oh yeah, definitely. It's one of those movies that you have to be in the kind of a mood for. You know, it's like it's dark and it's like Schindler's List, where you just have to be the right type of mood and mindset to deal with it. Yep, JFK. Thank you, $2, Brian Henniger. Thank you, JFK. Back and to the left. Back and to the left. All right, let's see what the warning was that they put on The Boy Who Could Fly in the UK. This is going to be fun.
The Boy Who Could Fly. The scenes that include flying in this film are performed by professional stunt artists, observing special safety rules under strict supervision. Do not in any way attempt to imitate any of the stunts performed.
Stop it. Do all y'all in the UK? I mean, do we have any people here in the UK in the chat? I need this explained. So kids would try to fly. Oh my gosh, we got a super chat. 1999 from Gobbledygook. Hot take. Top Gun Maverick is basically the exact same as the first movie. Think about the different big scenes, and they were in both movies. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, as far as, yeah, every beat's about the same. But man, it was good though. It was better than I was expected. Again, it's kind of like Cobra Kai. It's one of those very few things that has rebooted or sequeled or, redone, and I liked it. Like, this was Top Gun Maverick and Cobra Kai were probably my two favorite things that has been done the last few years of IP from the 80s. Swift -$1. Dollar. Jamming on the one. Thank you, Swift -1. Ooh, that reminds me, staying jamming on the one. I am going to start a members only weekly live stream where we're gonna do a watch with me, where we watch 80s movies and 90s movies and TV shows and stuff. So, and it's on the I got 5 on it level. So if you want to watch movies and TV shows with me once a week, where we can talk about them and laugh and love and shit on whatever, all you gotta do is become a channel member at the I got 5 on it level. And we're trying to I have a poll on the members page right now about what night we're gonna do it, but we're gonna do it once a week. And we're gonna do shows and movies that are free on YouTube, so everybody can watch along on their own screen or their own device or whatever. So you'll have to have either 2 screens or 2 tabs open in order to do it, because you'll have my stream on and then you'll have the movie or the TV show on as well. But we'll always, for that, we're going to always do free stuff that's on YouTube. There's some pretty good stuff on YouTube right now that's free. Clueless right now is free. Son-in-Law. I love that movie. I was like, I want to watch Son-in-Law. I can only take Pauly Shore in small doses, but that's my favorite movie of his. But yeah, guys, just so you know, the scenes in The Boy Who Could Fly were all performed by professional stunt artists, and they were following safety rules under strict supervision, so please do not try it at home. Thank you, Brian, for sharing that. Oh, man. I don't know. How did we survive? Oh, man. Okay. Back to the list. Oh, wait. I probably should share my screen. Share. There's 2 sequels in the top 10 that year. I think everything that's coming out this year in Hollywood is a sequel. There's nothing original anymore. Okay, we're going to try Crocodile Dundee, even though that's probably going to get hit, but I'm going to stop complaining about the copyright strikes. I try not to bring it up too much, but obviously I bring it up like 75 times in a live stream. All right, that one you can rent on YouTube. Let's watch the home video trailer. That sounds like fun. I think that'll be better than the classic trailer.
My favourite movie, Crocodile Dundee, is on video cassette. Just $29.95 from Paramount. There's action.
He's got a knife.
It's not a knife. That's a knife.
Romance. And fun. And at just $29.95, it's the tastiest treats in shrimp on the barbie.
Why was this movie such a big deal? I mean, it's not that I don't like it, but I mean, you know, it was just kind of, oh, look at the Australia guy in New York City. Ha ha ha. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. Paul Hogan, I have nothing but love for. But yeah. Kind of silly. Yeah, it's a fish out of water story. Okay. Oh, we're gonna do this one because it's an Orion and it has one of my favorite comedians in it. And I even talked about it in my original 80s movie. All right. Can I get I want to get the old school classic trailer. Oh my god. So great. The triple Indy. And Oingo Boingo. And Polly from Rocky. Whoops. All right. $5 from Jessica Lee. Hi, Jessica. Thank you so much. Hey, please tell my husband. He's listening. His name is James. Hello, James. I got to tell him to watch Cobra Kai. He's hesitant because he thinks it will ruin the original. All right. I got you, Jessica. All right. James. Hi. How's it going? We need to talk for a second. I understand you're hesitant. Believe me, I'm hesitant about everything that Hollywood puts out nowadays that is based on something from the 80s or 90s because they always ruin it. But I promise you that you will love Cobra Kai. It is awesome. Like, fantastic. Just watch the first episode, and I'm telling you, you'll be convinced. You'll binge it as soon as you watch the first episode. And it's so good, and it's done with so much love, and all of the original people are in it, and it makes sense. The story makes sense. It tracks. It does. And it respects all the characters. And the first episode, like, it's all from Johnny Lawrence's perspective. And I'm telling you, it's so good. Please, 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 please do your wife a favor and sit down and watch Cobra Kai with her. She will love you forever, and so will I. So please, please, please watch Cobra Kai. There you go. Actually, I think I'm gonna rewatch it. I think I'm gonna rewatch it for Patreon when I start Patreon. That's how much I love it. I want to watch it again. Now that all 6 seasons are done and we have the ending, just do a whole binge on it. Thank you for the $5. There we go. Gemini Gypsy backs me up. Watch Cobra Kai, James. It won't ruin it. It will not. I promise you. Rodney Dangerfield. He didn't even get into comedy and all that until he was like in his 40s or 50s. Yeah, the triple Indy. Oh no. Todd, this is addressed in the show. This is addressed in Cobra Kai. I can't do it. He says, I can't do anything related to Karate Kid. His kick to the face at the end was illegal. This is addressed in the show. So yeah, I'm still 100% on board Cobra Kai. And yes, he ran into it. He absolutely ran into that kick. That was the only way it would have worked. Thanks so much for saying all that. He looked at me in disbelief that you were actually talking to him, and then he started laughing. I think he'll watch it now. Yay! I'm glad. I'm telling you. And I want to report back. I'm going to need like a book report of some kind or a presentation cuz I need a report back on after you watch the first episode. I want to know what your thought is. I'm truly interested. All right. Let's see. Other on the top 10. Well, we gotta do Ferris Bueller. I loved this movie when I was a kid. All right. Yes, there is homework on the channel now, just so you know. But you can use Grok or ChatGPT to write it all up. So have payphones in high school? We had payphones in high school. They were in the front lobby. Sure did. But of course, if you had to call your mom or whatever, you just had to go to the office and then use the landline in the office. Now Ferris Bueller is part of my video of awesome movies turned into awful TV shows. Because the TV show based on this was awful. Absolutely awful. Parker Lewis was so much better. But if you guys don't know what they did in the opening scene of the Ferris Bueller TV show, I'm going to show it to you here after we watch the end of the trailer.
Ferris Bueller.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Because life is too beautiful a thing to waste.
Good stuff. All right. Yeah, the TV show was awful, but yeah, that's right. Jennifer Aniston played Jennifer Grey's role in the TV show. That's a true story. Parker Lewis was awesome. He was Corin Nemec was on my live stream about a week and a half ago. Check it out. It's on the replay list. He came and hung out with me for about an hour and a half. Let's see. Okay, this is what they did to Ferris Bueller. Let me get the I'm gonna get the not the opening. Yeah, here we go. This is what they did to him. They did to Ferris in the TV show. Yeah, right? It is garbage. It is painful. Tenacious SLG, this is the Ferris Bueller TV show. This was the opening scene. They were like, he acknowledges that they made a movie about him, and Matthew Broderick plays him in the movie, and then he's like, this isn't real. This is crap. And then he like takes out a chainsaw and cuts him in half. Yeah, right? So yeah, so that's why this was part of the awesome movies turned into awful TV shows list. Terrible. Okay. So let's go through and see if there's anything that I want to talk about or watch. That came out in 1986. That's not a top 10. I've got one. Hold on. Oh, trailer. All right, here we go. She was in like so much stuff in the 80s, and then all of a sudden it was just like no Cynthia Gibb. Oh, let's see. Making sure I'm not missing anything here in the chat. All right, let's watch the rest of Youngblood. Of course, I watch anything with Rob Lowe in it, and especially in the 80s. Amazing. If you guys don't know this, Rob Lowe has a podcast. It's called Literally because of his character, Chris Traeger from Parks and Recreation. But I highly recommend it. It's really funny. It's really interesting, too. He has a lot of good stories. So Literally. Oh, and there's a couple of podcasts that have come out recently that are very 80s and 90s focused, and I've got to I've got to make a list of those and talk about them on our next live stream, so you guys know what people are. There's so many like different rewatch podcasts and like just people from people that were stars in the 80s and 90s doing podcasts. So there's a lot of good ones. But yeah, I highly recommend Literally with Rob Lowe. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. We also had Quicksilver. That was a bicycle movie with Kevin Bacon, Jamie Gertz. Let's see. Wildcats. I talk about Wildcats in one of my 80s videos with Goldie Hawn, where she coaches a football team. All right. Of course, Pretty in Pink came out that year. Another John Hughes movie with Molly Ringwald, John Cryer, James Spader, Andrew McCarthy. So I think Pretty in Pink was okay, but I always liked the dress that she made at the end was like so awful. Like we're like this whole movie, like she's making her dress for prom, and it's like, oh, she's so stylish and cool. And then she like comes out in this dress, and it's like, oh God. Like what that's what you chose. Hold on. We're gonna bring that up. If I can hear somebody recorded it off television, that'll work for me. I just want to see the dress. I'm gonna show a full length. All right, we're gonna go to the full length. We're gonna pause it. They're not even gonna show it to us hardly at all. What is that? What is this dress? It was rather potato. Yes, it was potato sackish. Like, what is that? All right, enough of that. Let's go on to the only movie that really matters of this live stream. The only movie that matters from 1986. I mean, let's be honest.
From another time comes a man of great power.
You talk funny, Nash. Where are you from? Lots of different places.
A warrior of incredible strength. If the devil
Contract, like, why, that just, just stop it right then and there. Just call it a day. You win.
There's a place where deals are made and legends are born. And there was a kid they called Lightning Boy. He was searching for the lost song. You could be the first man to record it. For a piece of fame and fortune.
Like Clapton did with Crossroads, the Rolling Stones did it with Love in Vain.
And he was looking to get him there. Welcome to Bluesville, son. This is the real thing.
Everybody always talks about Karate Kid with Ralph Macchio, but I really love Crossroads and I really love My Cousin Vinny. He's done other stuff besides be the Karate Kid.
This ain't no book.
Lightning Boy and Blind Eye. What the hell are you guys supposed to be, huh?
Both blues man. I'm the blues man. He's from Long Island.
All I need is a Mississippi string tie. I'm ready to roll.
Yeah, you need a lot more than that.
The owner walked up to Willie, gave him 3 $100 bills and says your boy can play.
Only one blues man in town tonight. It was me.
I'll choke you.
What you do when you get knocked on your...
On the night that we do, when we get when we get into the 90s, which will happen in future live streams, we'll absolutely talk about My Cousin Vinny. They literally show that movie in law schools. It's so good.
There's a place where deals are made.
And you made your deal at the Crossroads.
Yeah, I made a deal.
Oh, I get it. You want some kind of contest, huh?
Real smart boy, ain't you? Where a thin line separates the good. I'm giving you all the magic I got from the great.
Louis Brown sent me.
Eugene Martone is ready to cross it.
Yeah. I wonder how much Ralph Macchio actually like tried to learn how to play the guitar. Now this next one was already this next one is in my video for awesome movies turned into awful TV shows. We have a trend here.
Hey, Hunt, today is the big day. Give him hell, boy.
Hey, I'll give it to him.
We're counting on you.
Hey, Mrs. Broniak, this face is on the case.
Hunt Stevenson invited the Japanese.
You know, my dad was over here with the army in, I guess it was 1940. Hey, did you decorate this place yourself?
To put his town back to work.
Welcome to your first day with the Sun Motors.
Now, everything is on his shoulders.
Let's do it and do it our way.
I thought it handled great.
Really?
And it's all in the hands of Ron Howard, the director of Splash and Cocoon.
This is great.
What could possibly go wrong?
Good question. Let's go find out. We must be a team.
In Japan, our goal is a 0% of defense. How'd you slip by?
Everyone's thinking only of company.
See, we have our own way of making cars.
This is Looney Tunes.
Looney Tunes? I've heard a lot of talk about how good the Japanese businessmen are. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't get it. I don't see it. I'm not impressed.
You're fine.
Remember in the 80s, everything seemed to be made in Japan? And then now it's all from China? But yeah, Getty Watanabe from 16 Candles. Yeah, that's him. He plays a completely different character in the TV show.
He's coming!
I can't stand it anymore!
Safety glasses.
You failed. They're closing down the factory and going back to Japan.
I'm calling all the guys, and we're coming over to get you.
Oh, drown yourself. Please take off your watch.
Look, I would love another chance. I know we could do better.
Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it?
Paramount Pictures presents
I came to tell you were great tonight. I was really proud of you.
Michael Keaton
Whoa, yikes. Whoops. Whoa.
in a Ron Howard production.
Is it just me, or you hate the way your shorts feel when you get wet?
I actually kind of like it.
Really?
Gung Ho.
That's all, folks.
That's good stuff. Oh, we got another super chat. Jessica, you're spoiling me and I love it. My husband is still listening and has named every movie correctly while only hearing a couple of lines. It's almost uncanny and annoying. Wow. That's impressive, actually. I had that ability with Little House on the Prairie the TV show. No matter what I can name the episode just by hearing a couple lines. But I can't do it with movies. Not all movies, anyways. Some of them. Let me try to stump him. I'm going to try to stump him. That's my new goal. I came to tell you were great tonight, but you're all about to be laid off in 20 years. Exactly. This was pre-NAFTA. This is back when we used to make things in the United States. Maybe we can get a reboot if we get car companies coming back and making cars here again. All right. Here we go.
His name is Crew.
Hey, good looking.
BMX is his world. Rad is his way of life.
The world would be a lot better off without kids.
We're here for the biggest and most important bicycle motocross event ever held, Hell Track. This is a very important race. The very finest fighters in the country are here riding for some $100,000.
Hell Track in this town. They gotta be kidding. This is a joke.
I really think I can get this one. I think I've got a chance.
I don't want to hear any more about it.
Everyone's on his case.
Get that.
I like it.
Paperboy thinks he's a pro.
He's nothing next to Bart Taylor.
He's got the style,
There's something about the way you ride so naturally.
and he's going to prove it.
I've never seen such raw determination and talent in one kid.
Against the factory hotshots.
Looks like the local yokel's gonna race after all.
It's gonna take a miracle to beat this guy.
Against the
gonna take
big
a miracle,
money
guys.
fixers.
All you have to do is take out that kid.
Against impossible odds.
You scared now?
This guy doesn't even stand a chance.
Yeah.
He's going for it all. Rad.
Wasn't this the one that has the really bad stunt double for Lori Loughlin? There's like a guy supposed to be her riding. We're gonna need a montage. Yeah, this should have had a disclaimer. We did stunts in our bikes. Yep, Aunt Becky was in this one. That is correct. Back when people actually rode bikes. All right, now this one is one of my favorite comedies of all time. And I talked about it on my forgotten movies list. This is so special. This is a special one for me and my mama.
The Money Pit. Tom Hanks and Shelley Long are about to turn a dream into a nightmare just by uttering these simple words.
I want this house.
I want this house.
I need this house.
This is an old
2
house.
weeks, guys.
It's gonna need some work.
It's gonna take about 2 weeks, just so you know. 2 weeks.
It's gonna be fun fixing it up. You'll see.
And just when you thought things couldn't possibly get worse,
The lunatic is back.
Max, it's over for us.
All right, then just go to bed with me.
it's the comedy that throws everything at you, including the kitchen sink.
Little problem in the kitchen.
Are they testing missiles here?
$5,000? That's just a deposit.
The comedy that gives new meaning to the word housebroken.
Don't worry about a thing. They
Yep, that's the
completely
guy
ripped
from Die
up our
Hard.
house.
The comedy that brings down the house every time. The Money Pit.
Oh, there's a couple of scenes that they didn't include in that are so funny. When Tom Hanks just like starts laughing because he's about to lose it. He's just laughing to make himself not cry. And then when he falls through the hole in the floor and gets stuck. Oh yeah, new member. Short bus driver. Welcome. Thank you. So good. So good. All right, Lucas did come out in 1986, but we're going to go ahead and skip that one because I don't want to talk about it because it's just a terrible story. But I loved Lucas, and it's in my 80s movie, forgotten 80s movie video. So I'm going to go past Lucas. R.I.P. Corey Haim. And we're going to get to one that is free right now on YouTube. And that's Shorts. Artificial intelligence has gotten too smart. So just be careful. Legendary. Now, this next one was filmed in the summer of 1985, but did not come out until the summer of 1986. The problem was between when they filmed it and when it was released in theaters, the Challenger blew up in front of every elementary school kid in America. So it kind of hurt the movie. Just a little bit.
Atlantis, do you copy?
This is Atlantis. Radio check satisfactory. Over.
Space Camp. Rubber ticket, purple ticket. America's real training ground for future astronauts.
I'm going to be the first female shuttle commander.
Catherine, you're not a passenger, you're a pilot. Buy it.
Do you want space camp?
My father wants space camp, but I want my head examined. Please return your seats and tray tables to their full upright position.
Remember everything I read. It's a real drag sometimes. What'd you get on your SATs? 800.
And what is your name?
Rudy Tyler, ma'am.
Spit it out, Rudy.
This was a John Williams score. I swear, it is like one of I'm so mad that I missed this. There was a symphony orchestra tour where they played John Williams, like all of his biggest scores. Like what I would love to sit in a symphony hall and listen to a professional orchestra just play John Williams music live. That sounds amazing.
The green one right next to the red.
Yep, that's Lamar.
At 0900 Thursday, we're going to test fire the engines, and some of you will be able to sit in this.
Earth to Catherine.
That is correct.
For main engine test.
She's all yours.
4, 3, 2, go for main engine test. We have main engine test.
We have overheat on Booster B.
What does that mean?
We can't stop it. Booster B is near ignition. It's going to light. Get that thing operational.
Roll for launch. Now!
We're not authorized. Light it or they're going to die.
What's happening?
Do it now. Light it.
An impossible mistake. Launch them into space. The adventure of their lives will be getting back home.
Love it.
Space camp.
I like that. John Williams, the 20th century Mozart. That's good. I agree. Yes, Crystal Waters. Punky Bruiser had a very special episode about the Challenger explosion. That is in my second video about very special episodes. I got 2 full-length very special episodes videos, and then I got one special about one particular show. There's a playlist on my channel, but the Challenger explosion episode is in video number 2. In video number 1, the Punky very special episode that I talk about is the one where Cherry's in the refrigerator. So there you go. Oh yeah, Space Camp, introducing Tate Donovan. That's why I like to watch. That's why I watched this movie. Even though I was closer to Joaquin Phoenix's age, that Tate Donovan, woo! Oh, Zen Waters, I'm jealous. Yeah, there was something going on these last couple of years, and the closest it got to me was like Nashville or Memphis or something along those lines. But I didn't go. I found out about it too late and I just couldn't go. Do. All right. We're cooking with gas here, guys. I am going to play this next one and I'm going to go take a potty break. We're only an hour in. But it's time for me to go potty.
You have 13 hours in which to solve the labyrinth before your baby brother becomes one of us forever.
Life can be easy.
The magic of Jim Henson. The wizardry of George Lucas. Labyrinth.
Labyrinth. David Bowie, Jennifer Connelly. Amazing. All right. Not only did I go potty when I ran away, but I also fed Dale, so hopefully he won't bother us. He likes attention, and then when I get on these live streams and can't give him 100% undivided attention, he gets all mad at me. For those of you that don't know, Dale's my cat.
Just tell me one thing, Burke. You're going out there to destroy them, right? Not to study, not to bring back, but to wipe them out.
That's the plan.
All right, people, on the ready line. Are you ready? Yeah! Are you ready? Yeah! Are you ready? Get down the door! Get on the ready line!
Get your light up.
Keep back, don't scare her.
Movement! Talk to me, Hudson!
I got signals. I got readings in front and behind.
There's nothing back here.
Look, I'm telling you, there's something moving and it ain't us.
Get them out of there!
They cut the power. How did they cut the power, man? They're animals.
There's movement all over the place!
5 meters, man. 4.
Aliens. This time, it's war.
It's times when we have trouble recalling our childhood. It's because we're repressing some painful trauma from the past.
All right. Is this the right one right here at the top? Can you hear me? Sorry, I muted it when I went potty. And then I pushed the button and yeah. All right. So the one on the top. Okay. The audio is really bad on it because somebody just recorded it off of through their phone off the television. So we'll do the best we can here.
Times when we have trouble recalling our childhood, it's because we're repressing some painful trauma from the past. Now close your eyes and try to remember what happened to you.
In 9 hours and 23 minutes, you'll be mine. It's terrible. I think I can help.
Dance, magic dance!
Oh, it's working.
That was good. That was good. Good recommendation there. I'll allow it. All right. Here's another one that's in my 80s movie video. Boy, I did pretty good with a lot of these titles. I got a lot of them.
When you're just growing up, every day is a new discovery. But nothing David Freeman has ever experienced will prepare him for the adventure that lies ahead.
Sit down.
I think there's been
All right, we all remember who voiced the spaceship, right?
some sort of mistake.
Your brain contains
Right.
data necessary to get me and my friends home.
I'm just a kid.
You are the Navigator.
Walt Disney Pictures presents a new adventure fantasy
What are you doing?
above and beyond the
Yes, he was. So was Sarah Jessica Parker.
ordinary.
Take me back!
Okay.
Oh
Flight of the Navigator.
no! Do something!
You're the Navigator, not me.
20,000 feet and falling.
Come on, one of these hasn't started.
His mind is the key to an adventure on the most fantastic hot rod in the universe. A story of a spaceship.
That flying saucer's first rate.
Be cool, dudes.
A friendship.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'm going to miss you too.
And an experience beyond imagination.
Don't you want to take a turnpike?
I'm the Navigator.
Flight of the Navigator. Disney's new adventure fantasy.
That was probably their best movie in the 80s. Live action. Or at all. One of the best. Journey Now Again was really good. Of course, Little Mermaid came out right at the end of 89. So, but I love Flight of the Navigator. Yeah, Pee Wee did the voice when he gets into it and starts flying around. But at the very beginning, it's like a big, yeah, it's the voice that you heard in the trailer. Okay. How could I skip this one? Hold on. Oh no. Let me get original oh, this is a short theatrical trailer and the TV trailer. Let's do the short theatrical, that way I won't get in trouble.
He's like many of us, mired in the routine of upward mobility, but all that is about to change with an unexpected trip to a place called Cleveland. A romance with a girl named Beverly.
He's my boyfriend!
Radical. And an adventure beyond the imagination for the average duck.
The duck's a lunatic!
George Lucas presents Howard the Duck, a Willard Hike film, a Gloria Cow production, rated PG.
Random. What a random. Oh, I got another live. Got another super chat. Jessica spoiling me again. Thank you, Jessica. My husband would like you to know that he has turned off the TV in favor of listening to your stream. Yay! That's awesome. Thank you, James. Glad to have you. All right. Thanks again for the $5, Jessica. That's really awesome. I super appreciate your support for my little channel here. I got to get it going, guys, because here's the thing. I was getting all kinds of views in the fourth quarter, and this first quarter has been really rough. So I'm hoping second's going to pick up a little bit. Fingers crossed. All right. Next up. I like these TV trailers because they're only 30 seconds long and they don't get copyrighted. Oh, this movie is available for free on YouTube, just so you know.
It's going to be one crazy summer. For John Cusack, one slightly off basketball player. For Demi Moore, one slightly soaked hitchhiker. For Bobcat Goldthwait, hey little boy, will you hold on to this for me? One slightly strange babysitter. Sorry. And for all their slightly insane friends, it's going to be one crazy summer.
Now playing at a theater near you guys. I love that. Love it. All right, I got a puppy dog that wants to go potty. These animals, I swear. All right, I'll be right back.
No, the only reason I'm consenting to this is because I wish to clear my name. Not that I care what people think, but enough is enough. And if in the end it helps some other people out, well then that's fine too. I consider myself normal, whatever that means. Some people call me a freak. I hate that word. I don't believe in it. Better yet, I don't believe in labels. But what are you gonna do? In my experiences, I found two types of men. The decent ones.
I know it sounds corny, but if I didn't follow you, I might not ever see you again.
You're right, that does sound corny. And the dogs. I've never seen anybody like to look at themselves more than you do. Don't you ever get tired?
Never happened, baby.
What? What? What?
Just let me smell it.
It seems that men are taught not to be in touch with themselves, with their true feelings, but the things that they do say.
I'm everything that you need.
You are tripping.
One day you're gonna wake up in this bed and I'm gonna be long gone. You know, when I woke up this morning, I had a feel.
All right, just so you guys know, this is Spike Lee's very first movie called She's Gotta Have It. I didn't mean to go out on that one because I didn't know what this trailer looked like, so. My dog and cat are being an absolute obnoxious pair right now. It's driving me bananas. Spoof -1. $2. Labyrinth 3 times in theaters and rad with riff tracks. Nice. Nice. That's fantastic. Oh, all right. Okay, we'll get off of the Spike Lee movie, the Spike Lee joint, as they're called. Here we go. All right, we're not going to watch the full movie, even though the full movie is on here.
Hold on tight. The most incredible rock and roll adventure ever is here.
Feed him to the shark guns.
Starring Judd Nelson as Hot Rod, Leonard Nimoy as
Galvatron,
and Orson Welles. Beyond good, beyond evil, beyond your wildest imagination. Transformers, the movie.
Yes, it was. Y'all know this was Orson Welles' last movie. Those of you asking about my fur babies, I have inherited a Shih Tzu from my dad, and so I take care of her. My brother has like our family Shih Tzu that's been in our family for a while. And then my cat is Dale. He's just like a little yellow tabby cat, but I think he's a Maine Coon. I think that's what they call him.
Transformers, the movie.
Coming
to a theater near you this August.
Coming to a theater near you guys. I think we just jumped into people's childhoods with that one. Yeah, Maine Coon. And a Shih Tzu. Oh, you rescued one? They're great dogs. My whole life growing up, we had Malteses, which are awesome. And then we had like 3 or 4 of them different times in my childhood and young adult life. But the last one I had died in like 2008. And I was like, I'm never going to get another animal. I can't do it. Because I had to put her down because she got cancer. And then our family dog was also a Maltese. We had to put him down like 6 weeks later because he was like 20 years old and just like his quality of life was terrible. So I was like, never again, never again. And I went for like 10 years without any animals. And then I inherited Dale at like 8 weeks old. When I say inherited, it was like he just found me in a really long winding path to get to my house, and he just stayed there. He's my first cat I've ever had. And then, like I said, I got the Shih Tzu from my dad. All right, we already did The Boy Who Could Fly. Let's see.
I think you're making a mistake. I think you really want to talk to me.
Sorry, I have 3 other interviews to do before this party's over.
Yeah, but they're not working on something that'll change the world as we know it.
They say they are.
Yeah, but they're lying.
There is a limit, even to the imagination.
Human teleportation, molecular decimation, breakdown, and reform.
I'm telling you, this movie freaked me out as a kid. Like, freaked me out. He gets so scary looking. Like, whoever did the makeup and special effects in this one, like, mwah. Freaked me out as a kid.
Formation is inherently purging.
Where our greatest creations meet our deepest fears.
Something went wrong, Seth. When you went through, something went wrong.
You are about to go beyond that limit.
Those weird hairs that were growing out of your back, I had them analyzed. They were definitely not human.
If you're so scared and angry and desperate,
I'm sure Typhoid Mary was a very nice person, too, when you saw her socially.
Damn, that was nice. Hi, Jean. I'm glad you found us.
No.
You're afraid to be destroyed and recreated, aren't you?
You're changing, Seth. Everything about you is changing.
Oh, no. What's happening to me? Am I dying? I want to know what's going on.
What does the disease want?
It wants to turn me into something else. Oh, no. A fly got into the transmitter pod with me that first time when I was alone. Don't go back to it. Could be contagious.
I'm afraid.
Don't be afraid.
No. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Help me. Please. Help me.
Oh my god. Seriously. Oh! Oh my goodness. That freaked me out. Where am I at on my super chat goal? Let's see. 8 out of 20. Oh, I only got 30 minutes to hit. I don't think I'm going to hit my goal tonight. That's okay. That's okay. We're all just hanging out. This was a bonus live stream as it was. That'll give me a chance to get caught up on all these live streams. Tuesday night, we're doing 80s cartoons. And next Friday night, we're doing Stephen King movies, 90s and earlier. So those are the next 2 live streams. And then if, like I said, if you join the channel at the I Got 5 on It level, we're going to start doing weekly live streams where we watch an 80s or 90s movie together or a TV show. Haven't got that all figured out yet. And then the Patreon's getting set up. And I'm looking into Discord as well. So many things to do. Alrighty. Now, who remembers this one? Before Silence of the Lambs. Gen Excellence is here. It's a lot of hard work. Trust I know. Absolutely. If you guys, I just stumbled across your channel not long ago. So I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for hanging out. You guys check out Gen Excellence channel. He does some good stuff. I've only seen a couple of videos, but yeah. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. It is a lot of work. And it's really, really hard to like make videos and do live streams and like try to plan it all out, try to clip stuff up, try to write stuff. It's a lot of work. Oh yeah, for those of you that don't know, Gen Excellence does nostalgia like I do. We have a lot of the same topics, and you know, it's a very similar channel to what I do. A lot of the same stuff, but he has his own things too. Yeah, definitely check him out. Yes, that is Grissom from CSI. Like 15 years before he was Grissom on CSI. Hannibal Lecter in this is Brian Cox from that HBO show, Succession. Good stuff. I saw you guys talking about Once Bitten in the chat. That was from 85. We did that last live stream. Now, we're probably going to talk about this next Friday, but it's worth watching twice.
In all our lives, there's a fall from innocence, a time after which we are never the same. It happened in the summer of 1959, a long time ago.
Oh man, wait to hear this. Wait to hear this. What is it, man? You guys want to go see a dead body?
Do you guys want to go see a dead body? This movie is just... Let me tell you, as a 9-year-old girl, or when I finally saw it, I was probably like 11 or 12. Because even though it came out in 86, I didn't see this one until it came out on VHS. So like a year later, probably a year or two. But oh my God, like River Phoenix, Gary O'Connell, Corey Feldman, Will Wheaton, before he went nuts.
Has come, and the land is dark.
We interrupt to bring you an update on the search for the missing 12-year-old Ray Brower.
Kid's gone. They're never gonna find him. Not where they're looking.
And the moon is the only light we'll see.
You think Mighty Mouse could beat up Superman? Mighty Mouse is a cartoon. Superman is a real guy. No way a cartoon could beat up a real guy.
Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by.
Same Gemini Gypsy. I'm going to do a video about him in the future. It's been on my list for a long time to do a video about River Phoenix.
We're going to be famous. We're going to be on every radio and TV show in the country. I still don't think we should go.
If I can only have one food for the rest of my life, that's easy. Pez. Cherry flavor Pez. No question about it. I gotta go someplace where nobody knows me. We found him. We got dibs.
We better start running, Eyeball. They got dibs.
There's 4 of us, Eyeball. You just make your move.
You're dead. For some, it's the last real taste of innocence.
I'm never gonna get out of this town, am I, Gordy? You can do anything you want, man.
And the first real taste of life.
This is really a good time. It must.
A blast.
But for everyone, it's the time that memories are made of.
Thank you, Robert Crumb, for the $2. Absolute classic. Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. It's like, it's weird because it's like totally 80s, but it's not, but it's totally 60s. You know? Kind of like Wonder Years. It's so totally 80s because of the stars in it, but it's totally 60s because of the story. All right.
Paul Newman, Tom Cruise, in a Martin Scorsese picture.
He's got the eye, he's got the stroke, he's got the flick.
Vincent's the best.
We got a racehorse here, a thoroughbred. You make him feel good, I teach him how to run. I'm not your daddy, I'm not your boyfriend, so don't be playing games with me. I'm your partner.
I love this.
You're an incredible flake. But that's a gift.
Seriously, almost 40 years later, and I truly think Tom Cruise is the last movie star. The last Hollywood movie star.
I made money.
I lost money.
Hey, oh, come fix him. I got half of me that says I got a hold of the best thing that I ever seen, and half of me that says it just ain't worth it.
Why'd you take a walk? $500 says you choke right now.
You used me. Yes, I did.
I'm gonna leave.
This is Fast Eddie Felson. Who the hell are you? 25 years ago, I won my share of medals. But it was over for me before it really got started.
I'll give you Keanu. Absolutely.
I'm hungry again.
See some heavy legend action.
I won his best game.
You want my game? You couldn't deal with my game, Jack. You're outmanned.
I'm gonna beat him, you know.
What makes you so sure?
Touchstone Pictures presents.
You smell what I smell. Smoke?
Money.
The Color of Money.
Yeah. That's why I smoke on these live streams, just to bring that 80s ambiance to you guys. You don't have to smell it. You can live it. You know, it's just I'm just doing you guys a favor. Bringing back that smoky that smoky ambiance of the 80s.
Peggy Sue was once crazy about the guy she married.
I have certain unresolved feelings about your father. I don't trust him.
But tonight, at her 25-year high school reunion,
Well, Charlie won't be here tonight. We're getting divorced, actually.
she'll disappear in time.
I remember watching this when I was younger and thinking 25-year reunion, high school reunion. But she doesn't look that old. And now this summer I'm having my 30-year. Oh, I love this movie. I love time travel movies. I think I'm going to do a video about time travel movies because I love them so much. It's like my favorite thing.
And arrive in her senior year of high school.
What am I doing here?
You passed out for a minute, that's all.
Oh, Mom.
What is going on? You're home now.
What do you think, Peggy Sue?
You want an Ansel.
Now, she's got the chance to start over again.
I have a headache.
This time, she'll know better.
Should we break up? Because if we did, I don't even know about it.
What if you fall into the hands of some madman with plans to manipulate your brain?
Well, that's why I was getting a divorce. I'm a grown woman with a lifetime of experiences you can't understand.
Girls mature faster than guys. Digital watches and miniature television sets.
Oh, and huge radios. I mean, for some reason, everything else gets tiny, but portable radios get enormous.
Only for a minute. Only for a minute. Give it a few years, Peggy Sue. It's going to go back to the tiny stuff.
Square root.
Let's make love.
What? You mean sex?
From Francis Coppola,
Well, at least I got to see you and Grandma again.
Kathleen Turner,
Has this ever worked before?
The last time was 600 years ago.
Peggy Sue Got Married.
I could be trapped here forever.
Change your destiny. Marry me.
Will you marry me? I don't want to marry anyone, Richard.
Why not? Polygamy's legal in Utah.
Nicolas Cage,
I'm proposing to you now.
I may be crazy, but I'm not crazy enough to marry you twice.
Peggy Sue Got Married.
Yep, we got a young Nick Cage, a young Jim Carrey, and of course the amazing Kathleen Turner. Oh, super chat! Short bus driver, $10. Thank you. Poor Bruce Willis. Never forget in the time travel stream, 12 Monkeys. Absolutely. Absolutely. For the time travel movies, I'm going to do 70s, 80s, and 90s. I don't know. Maybe I should also do one where, well, no, that won't work. Yeah, just one from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. But yeah, definitely love 12 Monkeys. That's a good one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. This one I've been waiting for. This one.
Harvard Law School.
Yeah! Tuition and fees. $10,493.
Okay, yes. Somewhere in Time and Time After Time will absolutely be in my time travel video. And the fact that I didn't mention Somewhere in Time during, like, when we first started this stream 5,000 years ago on the 80s movies, I didn't have kind of a system like I do now, and it was 1980. So I didn't do Somewhere in Time. I love Somewhere in Time. I'm actually going to go to Mackinac Island this fall with my mom. We're going to go stay at the Grand Hotel. I'm going to make a video about it. So yeah, here we go. Everybody get ready for Soul Man.
Harvard Law School. This is a big day for all of us. That's why I've decided to let you pay your own way.
Estimated annual living expenses.
You ever applied for a loan before?
$7,500.
Mr. Watson, you don't pay your bills. Get out.
Total for 3 years of law school.
I just wanted to know how this was pitched to C. Thomas Howell and how he was like, yes. I mean, even in the 80s. And again, here's the thing. This kind of stuff can be done. Tropic Thunder proved that, but not like this. Not like this. I just want to know how they convinced C. Thomas Howell to do this.
School. Wait a second, look at this. Full tuition for most qualified applicant.
Most qualified black applicant. $53,979. Don't you think you're overreacting? No.
Congratulations, Mr. Watson.
Thank you, sir. I'll do my best.
Some people will do anything to get into Harvard.
It's gonna be great. These are the 80s, man. It's the Cosby decade.
For Mark Watson, all it took was a...
Oh no! That did not age well. That's my favorite Tropic Thunder line. I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Little soul.
I'd like you to meet my good friend, Kareem Abdul-Ali.
Got Washington here on the coin toss, so he'll take Leon.
That's Watson.
Right. Sorry, Marcus.
Yeah, there may be a problem here. His roommate was a,
What?
black Negro.
A black Negro?
You know, there's something really strange about her, and I don't know what it is.
Oh, God, is she beautiful? You gotta believe me.
He must have done a great deal more than you bargained for.
Tell her I'm white. Don't tell her you.
Yeah, and then James Earl Jones is in this. Like, it's like, yeah, let's do it. I mean, it can be, like I said, it can be done properly. But this was not very proper. You guys remember the episode of Give Me a Break with Nell Carter when Joey Lawrence was like 5 or 6, maybe 7 years old, and he did a whole blackface routine? That episode's on YouTube. I highly recommend it.
You're white.
What's going on?
Can we blame him for the color of his skin? Mom, Dad, I'm black.
What? No, you're crazy.
Mark Watson. Come on now!
From the producer of Risky Business, Soul Man. He didn't give up. He got down.
Got out.
He didn't give up. He got down. Now that's a line. That is a line from a trailer. Very cringe. That's right. Dan Aykroyd did blackface in Trading Places. Yep, absolutely. My favorite movie of Steve Martin was The Jerk, and he grew up a poor black child. You mean I'm going to stay this color forever? You know, it's just so funny because I don't know, maybe it's just me, but race relations were just so different back in the 80s and 90s. Oh my God. That was fun. Oh man, okay. I'm gonna stop laughing now. I'm just like, what? We are still in 86 and we are 2 hours in. I'm gonna have to speed this along a little bit.
Hi! Sid, we've got company!
I love the sex regrets.
How you gonna?
Y'all like Sid and Nancy? This movie was a trip. The story's a trip. I mean, Gary Oldman absolutely crushed it in this. Am I wrong? I mean, we got a super chat from Spawn Freak. $10. Thank you, Spawn Freak. I see you did Transformers the movie, where Hasbro ordered the death of Optimus Prime and replaced him with a Gary Stu, thus alienating the TF fandom. Surely this won't happen again, right? Right? I don't know. Probably not. You know, probably not. Oh, man. Thank you for the $10, Spawn Freak. Yeah, why would they order the death of Optimus Prime? That was uncalled for. Absolutely uncalled for. Oh, now, I am doing a sports movies video. I got part of it done already. And this will be in it. Trust and believe.
These 6 individuals.
They wanted the new toys. Funny enough, I'm going to do a video about I got like 87 videos ready to go. Not ready to go, but like in the works in some form. And one of them is about toy marketing in Gen X, or just marketing in general. Like, it really started in the late 70s, like really ramped up the mid to late 70s with Star Wars. And then like every cartoon was created for a product and every cereal was created for a product. And like, we are just like, Gen X has been just in the middle of this marketing like we have been targeted from the day we were born. All right, sports movie, one of my favorites.
Have made a choice to work, a choice to sacrifice, put themselves on the line, represent you, this high school. This is your team.
Hoosiers. They needed a second chance to finish first.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the championship game.
You're not the new coach.
Are you expecting somebody different?
Younger.
Most incredible and improbable confrontation. Well, those of you who don't know, my name is Norman Dale. I coached college ball for 10 years.
Of course it is. This movie is so far from the story it's based on. Absolutely. Just like Friday Night Lights, which is one of my favorite sports movies and books. If you haven't read Friday Night Lights, fantastic book. But the movie's nothing like it. That kind of happens for the most part with movies. Let's see.
Years, but it's been 12 years since I've blown this.
In the illustrious history of the Indiana High School basketball tournament.
That's a hell of a team you had there.
You knew that team?
I know everything there is to know about the greatest game ever invented.
With a pint size hardly big enough for 3 syllables, Hickory Huskers enrollment 64.
Out of here, right now.
You kicking me out?
Yes. Don't come back until you learn to keep your mouth shut and listen.
Take on the defending state champions, the Mighty Bears of South Bend Central.
Run you off the boards. You got to squeeze them back in the paint. Make them chuck it from the cheap seats.
Already calling this the game of the century.
I've seen them, the real sad ones. They sit around the rest of their lives talking about the glory days.
News people from all over the Midwest are here to witness Hoosierland's version of the Cinderella story.
It's got to work out this time. That's it for good.
The starting lineup for the Huskers.
Well, my boys only know basketball, farming, and school.
A basketball hero around here is treated like a god.
Yep, most biopics are 95% fantasy and 5% fact. That is true. Absolutely true. I mean, it's just it's storytelling, right? It's kind of like how, reality TV isn't reality, because once a camera is put in front of it, you got to tell a story. It's not about anything real anymore. I mean, you can pull from real stuff, but when you're creating a story, that's just kind of how it goes. The bad thing is, though, is that like most people, well, not most, but I would say a lot of people get like their history and their information via movies and TV. So all of this stuff that's based on a true story that's not true at all, like warps people's sense of reality and what really happened.
Most people would kill to be treated like a god just for a few moments.
Forget about the crowds, the size of the school, their fancy uniforms, and remember what got you here. If you put your effort and concentration into playing to your potential, to be the best that you can be, I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game, in my book, we're going to be winners.
Let's win this one for all the small schools who never had a chance to get here. I love you guys.
Team!
Gene Hackman, Barbara Hershey, Dennis Hopper. Hoosiers. They needed a second chance to finish first.
Legendary. Is Kingpin a sports movie? Yeah, of course it is. One of my favorites. Love, love, love. Now, this is one from my childhood that I loved so much because I learned to play the music on the piano. I loved it so much. Somewhere Out There without tearing up. Am I wrong? That's what I learned to play on the piano, was Somewhere Out There. Somewhere out there. Oh, so good. Oh, Gobbledygook is spamming me with super chats, and I love it. $1.99. Thank you, thank you. Another $1.99 and 99 cents. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. I think I just missed my I got 10 seconds left in the goals. I don't think I'm gonna make it, and that's okay. It was a big goal, right? It was a big one. I made it to 15. If I'd have just made it, if I'd have made my goal by 15, I'd have been all right. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Oh, love Somewhere Out There. Love American Tail. All right. Oh, well, I was going to try to get out of 86, but I just saw this one and there's no way. So that, like, aw, thank you so much for my $1.99. Zahans. Thank you for this awesome channel. Appreciate it. Did you guys know that the Three Amigos is basically like the same storyline as Galaxy Quest? It's just the Three Amigos in space, basically. It's a bunch of actors trying to convince people that they're like only actors, or like they fake it and then they have to be like, yeah, we're kind of actors, we're just faking this. Galaxy Quest is like so good. Amazing. All right. We're going to end 1986 with this one. And I'm going to go pee again because I got to pee a lot. It is what it is. And then we'll get into 87.
This is Jack Burton in the Pork Chop Express, and I'm talking to whoever's listening out there. It's a pretty amazing planet we live on here, and a man would have to be some kind of fool to think we're all alone in this universe.
There is a hidden world where ancient evil weaves a modern mystery.
What's going on here? Is this some kind of
Magic. The darkest magic. They call it Little China.
Finally, we shall bring order out of chaos.
It's where Big Trouble was waiting for Jack Burton.
Who? Jack Burton. Me.
Jack?
They told him to go to hell. You make one move, and that's just where he's going.
Somebody, I don't care who, tell me what is going on.
How are you going to spring us?
I have no idea.
There are many mysteries, many unanswerable questions, even in a life as short as yours.
Are we having an argument about the word plethora? It's one of my favorite words. I use it as often as I can. Plethora means a lot of, abundance of. I'm big on words like that.
My destiny rests in your capable hands.
Hey, I'll do my best.
Oh, God, is this really happening?
This is gonna take Cracker Jack timing, Wang. 1, 2, 3. We may be trapped.
Total concentration.
Safety. Yeah.
You ready, Jack?
I was born ready.
Born ready.
Way to go, Jack.
Jack Burton's coming to rescue your summer.
Hey, what more can a guy ask for?
20th Century Fox presents Kurt Russell in John Carpenter's Big Trouble in Little China.
It's on the reflexes.
All right. If we missed an 86 movie that you love, I'm sorry. It's just a copyright and time issue. But we got through quite a few. I mean, we just did 2 hours worth of just 1986 movies. So we're going to go straight into 1987. And the number one movie of 1987. Kind of surprised me that this was the number one movie of 1987. I remember it well.
Pictures presents Tom Selleck, Steve Guttenberg, Ted Danson.
Jack!
Whew, Angela, whew. Oh, you look different. What happened?
I'm dressed.
That's it.
3 incredibly eligible men hoping to meet some incredibly perfect women.
So many women.
All right. Now, if you're a Gen X kid in the 80s, we all know the urban legend that went with this movie, right?
A little time. Now, at last, they're about to find that one girl who will sweep them off their feet.
That's a baby.
It's a baby.
Of course it's a baby. It's your baby. No.
Highest grossing movie of 1987 by quite a bit. It grossed a domestic gross $167 million. The urban legend around 3 men and a baby. There was this legend that in one of the scenes you could see the ghost of a little boy in the background near a window by the curtain that apparently hung himself on set or killed, whatever it was. But yeah, there was like a ghost kid in the movie, but it turned out that what it was a cardboard cutout of Ted Danson that they had pushed back, or it was a cardboard cutout of one of them. It might have been Tom Selleck or maybe Guttenberg, who knows. But yeah, it was a cardboard cutout of one of the stars that they had pushed back in the back of the set. But for years, we thought it was, pre-internet, we thought it was the ghost of a little kid.
No, it's not my baby. It's Jack's baby. The child doesn't look anything like me. I have more hair.
I want to see the way you 3 big guys handle this one.
I had to go to 3 different places, buy 4 different kinds of formula, 2 different kinds of diapers, bottles, towels, nipple.
You do realize you did a doodle.
Doodle. Doodle. Yes, doodle. You haven't been able to work or to sleep. And there's been all over this place for days. I build 50-story skyscrapers. I assemble cities of the future. I can certainly put together a diaper.
I think this was like the height of all 3 of these guys' careers. Like it cannot be understated how big of a TV star Ted Danson was at the time and how big of a TV star Tom Selleck was at the time. And then, of course, Guttenberg had been in Police Academy and all that stuff. Like this, I think this was the height of all 3 of their careers. Not that they haven't done work since, but yeah. Number 1 domestic gross.
Somebody please tell me what the hell is going on around here? Figure it out for yourself.
Are they always this strange? Yes, since they got involved with another woman.
Touchstone Pictures presents 3 normally intelligent men and 1 little girl.
So, what do you want to do?
They're about to discover the only thing worse than raising her.
Oh, no, please, not on the silk sheets.
Is losing her. We should be her family.
And let me tell you, the first time you get to work, Daddy, I don't care who you are. Your heart just melts. Can you drive a little faster, please?
Touchstone Pictures presents a comedy about 3 dedicated bachelors and the one woman in the world they couldn't live without.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say, good night, sweetheart. Good night.
3 men and a baby. Now, guys, the number 2 movie of the year will not be ignored. It just will not be ignored. I think this is one of the best erotic thrillers of the 80s. This is just top notch. Glenn Close is amazing in this. Oh, Brutal. Whoa. The original ending? There's another ending? Todd. What you talking about, Todd? Hold on. Fatal Attraction original ending. Oh, it's 8.5 minutes long. Well, we can't. I want to watch. It's like watching DVD extras. It's like I want to watch. Let's see what we got. Hold on.
So what you?
What do y'all think? I tell you what, I'm gonna do this for like a watch along live stream because I love this movie, and then I want to react to this because and do it free and clear without watching it. Thank you for letting me know, Todd. Oh, we want to watch. We want to watch. Okay, all right. Let's watch. Let's do it.
So what you're going to see now is the original ending of Fatal Attraction, which never went into the theaters. So you can make up your mind which you like better.
All right, do we all remember the original ending? We all remember the original ending, right? Okay. In the original one, Dan kills her, right? After she... I mean, I'm not spoiling anything for anybody, am I? She pops up out of the tub and all that. All right. So Dan kills her. Hi, Ben.
Must be Lieutenant. She's got a couple other questions. Okay. Should be a minute.
Wait, there's a new show based on this? Zen Waters are blowing my mind right now. There's so much stuff based on stuff I loved 40 years ago. I can't keep up with it all.
Mr. Gallagher?
Lieutenant?
This is Lieutenant O'Rourke, Detective Truselli, New York Homicide.
Hi, very nice to meet you.
They'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Excuse me, you said homicide?
That's right.
What does this have to do with Alex Ford?
You saw her last night.
I told Lieutenant that, yes. Why? What'd she say?
Not saying very much, Mr. Gallagher. She's dead.
She what?
That's right.
Oh, God. How? Well, how did she...
Oh, Zen. Zen, you're speaking my language right now, Zen Waters. It stars Joshua Jackson from Dawson's Creek. Pacey Witter. I love Pacey Witter. Like, I don't even think you understand. How did I not know about this? I need more information. This is going to go on the Patreon. I'm going to watch it and react.
You think I did? Oh, Jesus.
Well, with that reaction to the news, you obviously did it, my guy. I've watched enough YouTube channels with police interrogations to know when someone's reacting properly to the news of a death.
Yeah, I was angry at me. I meant that. The woman kidnapped my daughter. My wife was in the hospital. I didn't kill her. She was crazy. I mean, you know, she already tried to kill herself.
My experience, a woman who wants to kill herself doesn't cut her throat with a 9-inch kitchen knife.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
So this is like that. That's like the original ending, right? Kind of, sorta.
I didn't do it.
Or the ending that we know, I should say.
In that case, all we have to do is check your fingerprints against the murder weapon.
There's some kind of misunderstanding. I want you to call Arthur right away, okay?
Mr. Gallagher, I'll be right there, all right? Just a minute.
His number's upstairs in my book. Tell him what's happened. And
Then okay, so Dan, there's the knife, and then there's Dan in the bathtub, but then the wife shoots her, right? God, it's been like 30 years since I've seen this movie. I love it.
I need Gallagher, let's do it really high. Alex Forrest is dead. I'm sorry, your husband's under arrest.
What? Just a goddamn minute.
No, he didn't drown her. The wife was taking a bath, and then Alex comes in there. I don't know. Yeah, his wife does it, and he finds a knife and cleans it. Okay. All right.
Alan, you go back. You go back in the house right
honey,
now.
just please do what I said. Do what I said, all right? Call Arthur.
Go with you.
Please stand back from the car, lady, please.
And this is very different. Like, you get different endings in movies. Like, we watched a different ending to First Blood the other night, but this is a big difference. This movie is why test screenings became a big deal. Interesting. Really? I need evidence. Prove your case, Shades MP5. So did they test this ending and then they hated it, and so that's why they completely redid it. Hi, Wavy G. This is the alternate ending to Fatal Attraction, or the original ending, or whatever. Okay. All right. They tested this ending with audiences, and audiences were like, not feeling it. We don't like this. They wanted redemption. They didn't want Dan to get in trouble. I know they've done different endings with tons of movies. Come on, Bobby. But there are some where there's like majorly different endings, like completely changes the movie. Like, have you seen the alternate ending to Titanic? I don't know if it makes me even. I hate the endings of both, but yeah. That'd be kind of a fun video idea. Alternate endings of our favorite movies. if the boat still sink. Funny if no. Now the alternate ending of Titanic, the lady does something different with the necklace. It's a completely different ending. She doesn't throw it into the ocean, which is the stupidest ending. It's like, hi, granddaughter, let me throw your inheritance and your livelihood into the water, and screw the guy that's been looking for this thing for the last decade, you know. Oops. Yep, alternate ending, Little Shop of Horrors. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she still dies. Of course she does. She's 100-something years old. Of course she dies at the end. But her actions are very different.
Nothing else left for me, Dan. You're my last chance, Dan. If you don't come through for me, I don't know what I'll do. But it's gonna be something terrible. I don't want to live without you, Dan. I can't live without you. But when you push me away, you give me no other choice. I don't know what I'll do.
This is a really, I don't like this. The feeling of it and the pacing of it. It's a very slow ending.
I can't live without you. I'll just go deeper next time. I'll kill myself. I will. I don't want to live without you, Dan.
It is too weird and too long.
I can't live without you.
Like, just think of
But when you push me away.
The original ending is very, like, ashen. Yeah, it's a very boring ending. The original one is like, what? Like, it's just boom, boom, boom. And it happened, you know? And this is just like, let's listen to a tape and cry. Yeah.
Nothing.
Alan, come on, honey. We're gonna go get Daddy.
Like, I'm almost asleep from this. God. Yeah. This is killing my live stream. Let's go to something fun that was in the top 10 of another top 10. Now, Fatal Attraction was a number 2 movie of 1987. This was number 7 on the domestic gross. Another Michael J. Fox movie. Wait, there's more to it that we missed? So she slits her own throat? Well, I'm glad we cut that then, because I wouldn't want that on my live stream. We were all bored. We couldn't even get to that because we were all bored. Kind of ignored and forgotten, right? Because Back to the Future and Teen Wolf were such big deals that I don't feel like this one gets talked about as much. Yep, she was Supergirl and Legend of Billie Jean. Why did Helen Slater not have a bigger career? All right, I'm going to tell you what the top 10 highest grossing films of 1987 are. We're not going to watch all of them because we just can't. We're going to go ahead and get through the more of the unknowns. But top 10 domestic box office: Three Men and a Baby, Fatal Attraction. Number 3 was Beverly Hills Cop 2. Number 4 was Good Morning Vietnam. Number 5 was Moonstruck. Number 6, The Untouchables. Number 7, The Secret of My Success. 8 was Stakeout. That's with Richard Dreyfuss and Emilio Estevez. Number 9 was Lethal Weapon, because we're too old for this shit. And then number 10 is The Witches of Eastwick. So obviously we're gonna watch the Lethal Weapon trailer because we're too old for this shit.
That's fine with me. Come on. Wait.
He's a criminal's worst nightmare. A cop who enjoys the danger.
No guns, no jujitsu, just bring him down.
Do you really want to jump? Well, then that's fine with me. Come on. Wait, what do you mean? Wait a minute. What the?
He was ready to retire. Now, he's gonna wish he had.
Gun! Oh!
Raj, meet your new partner.
New partner? Too old for this.
If these guys can just stand each other.
What you got in there? Boy and Smith? A lot of old timers carry those.
The bad guys.
I love that he's too old for this and he's only like 40. Right, Virgo, Brian, we're on the same page in that thought. Danny Glover's only like 49-ish year, if that.
Don't stand a chance.
Don't kill anybody. Don't kill anybody. I'm too old for this.
Are you as good as you say you are?
Nobody can touch me.
Suppose we better register you as a lethal weapon. You ever met anybody you didn't?
Didn't they make this into a TV show?
Kill?
Like recently?
Well, I haven't killed you yet.
All right, next up. What I like about this stream is like doing the more like the not top 10 grosses. Like the ones that kind of like we remember but kind of gets lost in the shuffle. And this is one of those for me. I absolutely love this movie. Rented it like crazy when I was in middle school.
Jonathan Switcher
On sex.
loves to talk to his work.
You know, you're the first thing I've created that made me feel like an artist. Don't you like your new scarf?
He never expected
Not especially.
to hear it talk back.
I really think I'm going crazy.
I am so glad you're working here. I never thought they'd hire anyone stranger than me.
You're the only one who could see me like this.
To the rest of the world, he's a disaster.
You're quiet.
And she's a dummy.
You are one sick puppy.
But together,
Hey, don't do that.
You weren't so shy when you were creating me.
Andrew McCarthy was like my favorite. I mean, I love Rob Lowe, but Andrew McCarthy, there's something about him I just loved. Yeah, we did Real Genius the other night.
You weren't so real.
they make magic.
Shaq Taylor died? Aw. R.I.P.
Couldn't him with the dummy.
Who are you to criticize? That new stock boy. I just want you to keep an eye on him for me.
I think I'm going to handle things my own way.
All the girl mannequins disappeared from the windows last night. Film at 11. Yes, my dear, your favorite. She is gone too. Get him!
James Spader was in all the 80s movies. All of them.
Mine's bigger than yours is! Go get it!
You're magic.
He's talking to the dummy again.
Andrew McCarthy, Kim Cattrall,
You know I would never bother you when you're getting a piece of wood.
Mannequin.
Oh yeah, Andrew McCarthy was absolutely a brat packer. Absolutely. He was in Pretty in Pink. He was in so many. Andrew McCarthy, not McCutcheon. I'm not talking baseball. So yeah, he was in St. Elmo's, Less Than Zero. Yeah, he's definitely a brat packer. He was in that. There was a documentary that came out last year about the Brat Pack, and he was absolutely in that. I love when they end on a still shot. Sex doll movie, kind of. But you came alive, though, don't you know? All right, another big one from '87 that had a great theme song. Because who doesn't love movies about arm wrestling? I know I do.
What are the odds on Lincoln Hawks?
20 to 1, pal. With a long shot.
Locks? Let's go.
The world meets nobody halfway. Remember that.
I don't have a father, sir.
The world has always bet against Lincoln Hawks.
This guy's nothing.
Why'd you leave us?
It won't happen again.
What my grandson found, I don't care how you do it. Do it.
But a winner never listens to the odds.
Whatever happens, I want you to stay with him. Where'd we end up?
Together is all I can guarantee.
You ain't got a prayer in Vegas.
There's a song over the top. Winner takes it all, baby. Loser takes the fall.
You never had anything, so you have nothing to lose.
All I want to do is hurt him, cripple him, get him off the table. All I care about is you. You're my boy. You understand?
The world beats nobody halfway. Now is the time to do for yourself.
I want you.
Over the top, Dad, over the top.
Sylvester Stallone, Over the Top.
Oh, yeah. Now we're going into straight up Gen X movie territory. This was one of those movies that came out when I was in junior high, when I was like 10, 11 years old. I was like in the sixth, when I started doing sleepovers. And we would watch Some Kind of Wonderful. This was a regular on the slumber party rotation.
Wanted to know if maybe you wanted to go out. I'm going out with a girl tonight, and she's beautiful, and everybody's in love with her, and she's going out with me.
Just want you to get off the dime and think about your future.
She's beautiful and obviously in the middle of some emotional shootout to consent to date the human tater tot. This is 1987. Did you know that a girl can be whatever she wants to be?
I know, my mom's a plumber.
I recommend you keep your
John Hughes absolutely owned the 80s.
eyes and your mind off my property.
Cut it out.
Probably deserves a video.
Lunch mind your own business.
Really, it must be a drag to be a slave to the male sex drive.
I didn't say anything about sex.
Oh, want to start a book club with her?
What happened to Mary Stuart Masterson? What does she do these days?
Anytime somebody from the outside lifts a woman from a quat like Jen's, man, we could all find cause to rejoice.
You walk on me, where are you gonna go?
I want to show this girl that I'm as good as anybody else.
I know how you feel.
You've been in love before.
There's a lot of things you don't know about me.
You got a shot to be the first guy in his family who didn't have to wash his hands after a day's work.
Break his heart and break your face. Do you miss me, Keith? Do you miss not being around me?
This isn't the third grade anymore.
Oh, you're only 18 years old.
Then I'm 19 and I'm 20. When does my life belong to me?
Yay! So many good movies. I mean, the 80s are just, it's ridiculous how stacked the 80s is with movies.
Son, you got a panty on your head. You drive fast,
Down to the right! The first time I met Ed was in the county lockup in Tempe, Arizona. You're a flower, you are. A day I'll never forget.
Is this Nick Cage's best movie? I mean, he's got so many to choose from.
I do.
You bet I do.
Okay, then.
My lawless years were behind me. Our child-rearing years lay ahead.
but biology conspired to keep us childless.
You go right back up there and get me a toddler. I need a baby hive. I got more than I can handle.
At the time, Ed's little plan seemed like the solution to all our problems and the answer to all our prayers.
He's beautiful.
What? Are you kidding? We got some family here.
I want Nathan Jr. back.
What's his name?
Ed Jr.
Hi, Junior.
So far, we've just been using Jr.
We call him Junior.
Oh, he's out there somewhere.
Hold on, Nathan. We're gonna go pick up Daddy.
I've been taking these Huggies and whatever cash you got.
I just love the pantyhose. Do they even make pantyhose anymore? What the pantyhose over the head? Man, that's really... I don't think I've wore a pair of pantyhose in probably, I don't know, 25 years.
You busted out of jail.
We released Khrushchev on our own recognizance. What Double here is trying to say is that we felt the institution no longer had anything to offer us.
We got a child now. Everything's changed.
Where's Junior?
Who the hell are you?
What man? We're absolutely going to get him back. Just ain't no question about that.
Give me that baby, you warthog from hell!
Hey, you want to know another thing? I'm going to be a better person from here on out. Let's go get Nathan Jr.
Raising Arizona, a comedy beyond belief.
Z-Man 420. Thank you so much. Oh, legs are still around. I did not know that. Wifey won't wear a dress without pantyhose. Interesting. Yeah, I ditched those a long time ago. If I wear a dress, which is a very big if these days, but if I do, just know there's no need for any pantyhose down there. Control top. Woo!
Well, it ain't Ozzy and Harriet.
Yep, another movie where the trailer just shows another movie where the trailer just shows the whole movie in 3 minutes. Right?
What's your problem? You too good for me? Huh?
And Lorimar Home Video presents Molly Ringwald, star of 16 Candles, The Breakfast Club, and Pretty in Pink, in the heartwarming feature film, PK and the Kid. She was a runaway.
Thank you, Jessica. I appreciate the super chats. And I appreciate your husband watching the stream instead of TV. Get him to Cobra Kai and let me know how that goes. Alrighty. PK and the Kid. Molly Ringwald.
What's your problem? You too good for me? Huh?
And Lorimar Home Video presents Molly Ringwald, star of 16 Candles, The Breakfast Club, and Pretty in Pink, in the heartwarming feature film, PK and the Kid. She was a runaway until the kid came along.
Say, what does PK stand for anyway? Pesty kid?
Ooh, good one.
Yeah, my mom thought so.
My name is PK. You seen it?
Here's something I want to tell you. I've never had a boyfriend.
Neither have I.
Here's the thing, though. Even though this came out in 87, Molly Ringwald looks so young. Like it looks like it's like this is her before. This is like her in the Facts of Life days, like late 70s, early 80s, right? They must have made this in the early 80s and then like put it on the shelf and then decided to release it once she became a big star because she looks so young.
When this is over, I'm going to be the middleweight arm wrestling champion of the United States.
He's pursuing a dream. She's running from a nightmare.
Talk to her mother or something. You got to go back there.
Last time, put a lid on it.
Together, they can beat the odds.
I mean, 1987 got 2 arm wrestling movies in 1 year. What are the odds? It's kind of like when Armageddon and Deep Impact came out at the same time.
PK and the Kid.
Right? It looks way older than 87. Yeah, she looks younger than Breakfast Club. Yeah. All right. Who remembers this one? Keanu Reeves before Bill and Ted.
Is that it over there? It's just a log there. What, that?
Dummy. This is a joke.
Are you the killer?
What? We've got to test our loyalty against all odds. It's kind of exciting. If you like.
Yeah, so we got Crispin Glover over here on the right. That's George McFly. Then we got Keanu here in the back. This guy looks familiar. I cannot think of who it is. I skipped over Witches of Eastwick. I just can't play every one of these trailers. I wish I could.
Yours, you know?
Go get your nunchucks in your dad's car. I know where we can get a gun.
I didn't do anything. That was exactly a mistake.
I saw you two dancing. You know, are you a psycho or something?
No, I'm normal. She's the doll. I know that. Right, Ellie?
Kelly 3287.
Look at that. Hope they don't upset.
Duck down.
Jamie is dead, and there's nothing that we can do to save her. Now I happen to like Jamie.
This also has Ione Skye in it. This was her first movie before she did Say Anything.
But John is still alive.
And who's next on his list?
You try it. You better settle down, Sean.
But I kept seeing her face, Clarissa. Can you keep seeing her face?
I'm dead now. You're gonna fry me for sure. I'll be your friend.
Yeah, this was a weird movie, but I mean, you know, it's not a bad movie. I mean, it's definitely I think it's worth a watch. Now this next one, yeah, exactly. Keanu Reeves and Dennis Hopper before Speed. Yeah. Now, this next one scared the bejesus out of me when I was little. And I mean the bejesus.
There is a passageway to the most evil place you can imagine. A gate behind which the demons wait to take back what was once theirs. And now,
I talk about this in one of my Forgotten 80s Movies videos. There's 3 of them on the channel, so definitely check them out. Because I go into what this is about. It is, yeah, childhood trauma. If you know, you know. Oh, it's free on YouTube. There you go. It's free on YouTube, guys. So check it out. But yeah, this gave little, you know, when I watched it, I was probably 12 or 13. It gave me absolute nightmares. A feel good family movie.
someone has opened the gate.
There's this weird tearing sound in there. decomposed corpse of her dead father.
Oh no.
He's tearing out air by the hamstring.
I'm calling the police.
I will say, I think the practical effects in this hold up. I mean, obviously it's a bit dated, but I would rather watch something like this than something that's CGI'd to all hell like we get now. Everything is on a sound stage and in a room with green screens and everything's digital. I would take practical effects on this like this any day of the week.
You got demons.
I mean, you guys are serious about that demon stuff? Demons? What kind?
You've been bad!
That looks so good.
They have opened the gate. Pray it's not too late.
Oh my goodness. All right. We're doing this one because it's one of my favorites from my childhood, even though it's lost media now, apparently. But when we were little, we recorded this onto a VHS tape, and literally when I tell you we wore it out, we wore it out.
Wake up, Vern. I want you to see some scenes from my new Disney movie, Ernest Goes to Camp. Look, no, well, not this part. Don't look at this part, because I'm not in this part.
Have you ever had any group leadership experience?
I had an ant farm once.
How'd you like to be a counselor?
Walt Disney Pictures proudly presents...
What do you think you're doing?
Ernest P. Worrell.
Don't ever do this to a family of badgers.
He'll make you laugh. He'll make you cry.
I need to talk to somebody.
Because now he's made a movie.
There it was. And we thought that was the funniest thing.
Ernest Goes to Camp. It's the one movie that's got it all. Danger.
Is that your smallest needle? I did it! I just a little bird, baby!
Suspense. Romance.
Good night.
Is that a rabbit over there?
And actual nature.
That's poison ivy. Fire
Definitely. R.I.P. Jim Varney. He died quite young.
Just not counselor material.
Some men try, some men die. I think we might just get a little bit rowdy.
Colonel what?
Yeah, Ernest started out as a ad campaign for, I think it was a gas company. Todd says his ex-father-in-law owned the ad agency that created him. How cool! That's awesome. Where's the member link? Gemini Gypsy, are you in here? Let me find that real fast so you guys can hold on. I'll get to it. Just takes me a second and I'll put it in the chat. Hold on. Get to my channel. Let me share it. Nope, hold on. How do I share it? If you just go to my channel, the join button's there, but I'll put my channel link in the chat. Hold up. Wait a minute. If you go to my channel, it's right there. It says join. I think it might even be below this video, this live stream right now. You look there. Gobbledygook, are you not a member? But you can watch the members only stuff? All right. So yeah, like under I have the link and I also have the link under videos for the hold on. I forgot that I put the link in the video descriptions. I wonder if that'll work. Hold on. I don't know if that'll work or not to copy and paste like that. I don't think it'll work that way. I'm just looking here for my own so I can see.
Turtle power to me!
No, not me.
Oh, yeah, you. Walt Disney Pictures proudly presents
Ernest P. Wall, camp counselor. An extraordinary thing to witness.
now in an extraordinary new movie for anyone who's dumb at heart. Ernest Goes to Camp. Coming this summer. We'll
love it. All right. Another probably have to take this off of there's a few of them. I'm trying to avoid the ones that I know are going to come, like the biggest movies at the time, the most well-known ones will get copyright claimed, but the smaller ones from the smaller companies don't. But yeah, this is Universal, but it's so, I don't know. We'll see. Hit for these. But I'll have to, the big thing is pausing them, right? So if I just show a little bit at a time, you know. New member, Robert Platinum. Hi.
We're a rescue team.
Absolutely love your what's it called? Was it Soul Glow? The guy from Coming to America. His Jerry curl. I can't think of his character's name. But thank you for becoming a member.
Not assassins. Now, what do we gotta do?
In a part of the world where there are no rules.
We pick up their trailer at the chopper, run them down, grab those hostages before anybody knows we were there. What do you mean we?
Deep in the jungle, where nothing that lives is safe. You lose it here.
All right. Are we having problems? Get to the chopper, exactly. What are you not seeing, Gobbledygook? Is it to join the channel membership? Okay, hold on. We've got to fix this, obviously. I gotta view my channel here. All right, hold on. All right, so here, if you go to my channel page, like right here, it says join. And you just click on that, and then it comes up, and then you can either join Jamming on the One for 99 cents, or I've got 5 on it is the one where you get to watch the members only live stream with the watch along. And so it's just join right there on the page. And then if you go to one of my videos, guys, it says join right here underneath the title, right next to my face. And you just hit join right there, and you can do it the same way. So you just hit the join button on the video or on the main page. All right. I know you guys want to get back to Predator.
You're in a world of hurt.
Showtime, Jen.
Knock, knock. An elite rescue squad.
You're bleeding, man.
I ain't got time to bleed.
is being led by the ultimate warrior.
We need the best. That's why you're here.
But now,
What's got Billy so spooked?
There's something out there waiting for us. And it ain't no man.
they're up against the ultimate enemy.
Holy Mother God.
Nothing like it has ever been on Earth before.
She says the jungle just came alive and took him.
We cannot see it.
No blood, no bodies. We have nothing.
But it sees the heat of our bodies and the heat of our fear.
Whatever it is out there, killed Harper. And now it wants us.
It kills for pleasure.
He was skinned alive.
Oh no! It's after midnight. Bobby's leaving us. I know, we're going so late. I know I said I was going to go late as possible and go through 89, but how do y'all feel about that? We're going to be here for a while if we try to get through 89.
It hunts for sport.
It's killing us one at a time.
We're all gonna die.
But this time, it's picked the wrong man to hunt.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
All right. Some people are saying let's stop, and some people are saying let's keep going. How about this? Why don't we go through the end of 87, and then yeah, we're gonna finish this year, and then we'll do 88 and 89 on another stream. But the next one on Tuesday is gonna be cartoons, so maybe I'll pop up and do one on like Thursday to finish up. So that's good. We'll just go ahead and finish up tonight with 87 because there's so many good ones that I don't want to miss. Gobbledygook, you got your money's worth on that super chat. I didn't know you were like indenturing servitude me into doing 4 live streams at 4 hours a pop. All right. I'm so excited that you guys hang out with me and watch like this. This is just super fun. And I'm gonna get more creative and better at these live streams as we go, and yeah. It'll be a good time.
Century Fox presents Arnold Schwarzenegger. Predator. The hunt begins Friday, June 12th at theaters everywhere.
In the quiet town of Eastwick, where nothing ever changes, 3 beautiful women are about to discover powers.
Sorry about the mute guy. I know, I'm terrible. Anyway, as I was saying, I don't know if I've seen I don't know if I've actually seen the Witches of Eastwick all the way through.
They never dreamed they had.
Who should we be looking for? He should be really handsome. Nice eyes.
Now, the man of their dreams is here.
Jane, last we meet.
To stay for a spell.
Who are you?
Just your average.
I did not do Good Morning Vietnam. I skipped it. It's got a lot of music in it and stuff as well. Like, but yeah.
Horny little devil.
I just can't do every movie. I mean, if I did these live streams are taking me so long as it is. If I try to do every movie, it's like, maybe I have to start doing like Oh, I don't know. I have to figure out. I'll have to figure something out. Maybe channel member requests of trailers and kind of cut it down a little bit.
With the Witches of Eastwick,
We could do things you haven't any idea.
You know what's going on up in the house?
She says she sees the devil here in Eastwick. If you were the devil, would you come to Eastwick?
Oh, I don't know.
Super chat, $5. Brittany L, $5. Yeah, you rock. Love your videos. Incredible work. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, music. Once you start getting into music, you can get in big trouble. I learned that the hard way. Thank you, Brittany. I appreciate it.
Are you going to seduce me too?
Women, a mistake? Or did he do it to us on purpose?
Jack Nicholson, Cher, Susan Sarandon, Michelle Pfeiffer.
What a freaking cast.
The Witches of Eastwick.
Hocus pocus.
Seriously. Jack, how old is Jack Nicholson now? He's gotta be close to 90 at this point, right? I mean, I could be wrong, but yeah, he's ageless. Wait, I just had it in my head what I was going to do next, and then I lost it. Ah! Another Steve Martin movie. Because I'd love me some Steve Martin. Oh, Sony. Sony will probably get me.
Can I look at those nose cards one more time? Oh, yeah.
C.D. Bales had a small problem.
They said it was big, but I didn't expect it to be big.
He could handle every situation, except the one that mattered most.
I'm locked out of my house.
Come on inside, I'll get the tools.
I don't have any clothes on.
Maybe you'd like some wine with your nose. Cheese.
I want to look like Diana Ross.
I think she's fallen in love, but she doesn't know it yet.
There's someone I think I should get to know better. His name's Chris McConnell.
Love me some Daryl Hannah. I love everything about this movie. This is a good one. This was the first time in my life I realized that like popular movies or movies could be a reimagining of an old story or a classic tale. Like when I realized this was Cyrano de Bergerac, right? And I was like, really? That you can do that? You can reimagine it and recreate it and make it into a movie?
This time I want you to do it, Dave. I want you to cut the thing off.
Maybe you could encourage him a little.
Look, she wants somebody who looks like me and talks like you. Don't panic. Stay calm. Stay calm. Because there is a heart here. That's good. That's okay. That wants yours to know. There's a possible 502 on Main.
So why'd you say those things?
Tell her you were afraid of words. Because I was afraid of worms, Roxanne. Worms.
Worm.
Love may be blind,
Get out.
Get in.
No, get out.
Get in.
but hopefully Roxanne isn't. Steve Martin,
Hey.
Daryl Hannah,
Why don't you just get that nose job?
I did.
Roxanne.
Oh.
Whoa. 15 love.
Love it. All right. We're getting to some big ones here. This is one of the best.
There it is, Planet Druidian. And underneath the air shield, 10,000 years of fresh air. Must get through that air shield.
We will, sir. Once we kidnap the princess, we can force her father, King Roland, to give us the combination to the air shield, thereby destroying planet Druidia and saving planet Spaceball.
Everybody got that?
Spaceballs, the movie.
Zoo Tours, same. Oh, you had said Spaceballs, but I got the wrong one. The Jerk is my favorite Steve Martin movie. If you look above me right there, where my little finger is pointed, that's the bottom of the poster for The Jerk.
It says Vespa spaceship within range, sir. Good.
What's going on? It's either the 4th of July or someone's trying to kill us.
Now we will show her who is in charge of this galaxy. If you do not give me the combination to the air shield, Dr. Slotkin will give your daughter back her old nose.
Only one man and his trusted companion can save planet Druidia from disaster.
Okay, Eagle 5, coming in.
Home Star.
First, they must learn the secrets of yogurt.
Yogurt?
I am the keeper of a greater magic. The Force? No. The Schwartz.
Avoid capture on a distant planet.
Tell them to comb the desert, you hear me? Comb the desert!
Comb the desert.
Found anything yet? We ain't found.
Battle the entire Spaceball army.
My hair! He shot my hair!
Holy! And escape the clutches of Dark Helmet.
Dark Helmet.
I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
Abandon ship. Proceed to escape pods.
What the hell's the matter with this seatbelt? When does this happen in the movie?
Give me paw.
Spaceballs. The movie.
How do I know you're not making faces at me under that thing?
Oh man, we're getting attacked by Nick Cage tonight.
The moon brings the woman to the man. Capisci?
The moon is a little like love.
Will you marry me?
I will marry you. I will be your wife.
You love him, Loretta?
No.
Good. When you love him, they drive you crazy.
Sometimes
Why are you marrying Johnny? He's a fool.
it makes you act a little crazy.
Where are you taking me?
To the bed.
Oh, God. Okay, I don't care. Take me to the bed.
Isn't it romantic?
I love me some Olivia Dukakis. Oh, I love her.
A love bite on your neck. Your life's going down the toilet.
You'll have your eyes open for you, my friend.
I have my eyes open.
I'll say no more.
You haven't said anything. You ruined my life.
That's impossible. You ruined my life.
Look, it's Cosmo's moon.
Why do men chase women?
Nerves? I don't want to talk about it.
That moon. That crazy moon.
Now you talk.
I love you. What?
Snap out of it.
There it is.
I'm confused.
They say there's nothing new under the sun.
Wait a minute.
But under the moon, that's another story.
You love him, Loretta? Well, I love him awful.
Oh, God, that's too bad.
Oh my god. I know seeing the Twin Towers in this is anytime I see Twin Towers in a movie or a TV show, I'm just like, oh.
Cher, Nicolas Cage, in a Norman Jewison film.
A la familia, eh?
I don't think today's generation can handle anything. What do we do to our kids?
Moonstruck.
All right, that's a good movie. I'm going to have to put that on my watch list. I haven't seen that in years. All right, now we are getting to one of my absolute all-time favorites. I feel like I want to watch the opening scene. We're gonna watch the trailer, but I feel like I want to watch the opening scene as well. I wanted to be Elizabeth Shue. I mean, I wanted to be her after watching this movie.
Meet Chris Parker. Getting ready for the greatest night of her life.
Hi.
I gotta cancel. Now she's stuck babysitting the Anderson kids. Sarah,
Mom got Chris to babysit for me.
Chris, her brother Brad,
Yes.
his best friend Daryl.
Who is this kid?
Stray dog.
Take good care of my baby. I'll guard her with my life.
What could possibly go wrong?
Chris, I'm in trouble. Hang up and sit down. I'll be there in half an hour.
This is the night when things.
Whoa, Wavy G. Saw Ernest Goes to Camp and Adventures in Babysitting in a double feature at the drive-in. One of the best nights. Sounds like an amazing night. Holy crap.
Things go from bad to worse.
Big city, scum sucker.
Too ridiculous.
Wanna go to bed?
Hey, I like danger.
You should try babysitting.
And this is only the beginning.
The friend is dead. Chris can handle it.
Sarah's probably hanging from the rafters by now.
Sarah, hold on! I'm still in control here.
You know, nobody leaves here without singing the blues, guys.
You could say they were having a bad night.
Any problems? No, not really.
If they weren't having such a good time. Adventures in Babysitting.
Think your parents will ever ask me to babysit again?
If they do, I'd ask them for $1 more an hour.
Now, funny enough, this movie is also in my video for awesome movies turned into awful TV shows, because they made a pilot for a TV show about Adventures in Babysitting, and it was absolutely awful. I think the kid was played by the the son was Brian Austin Green, I think. Was it Brian Austin Green and Joey Lawrence? Now I'm questioning myself. All right, we're watching the opening scene. Yeah, how could this possibly be a series? I'm gonna pull up my video. We're gonna watch that here in a second. But first, we're gonna watch the opening credits, because this is what every 10, 11-year-old girl in the world lived for this. I wanted her 4-poster bed. I wanted her hair. I wanted her clothes. I wanted everything. Except her boyfriend. I didn't think her boyfriend was that cute. I thought he was was much better looking in The West Wing. But like for this movie at that time, I was just like, what? Now we're going to do the blues scene. Because nobody can leave without singing the blues, guys. She just totally brings it, right? Totally brings it. So good. Oh, I wish I could play it all the way through without pausing, but I'm trying to avoid the copyright god. In 1987, that, almost 40 years into the future, in 2025, I would be sitting here watching Adventures in Babysitting, smoking weed with my friends. Like, what is life? This is Two Tours. We watched the trailer for Crossroads earlier tonight. But yeah, I can definitely put it on a watch. If you become a member, you can request it. Guys, the TV show. Because it was really bad. All right, let me find it here. It was in part 2 because it was in the 90s. Guided attempts to. All right. All right, here we go.
Sometimes you know what you're looking for.
Well, you get the Unsold Adventures in Babysitting TV show, a project so bad it didn't even make it to a season order. Let's break it down. First off, there's the casting. Stepping into the role of Chris was Jennifer Guthrie. Joey Lawrence, of course, played Brad Anderson, and Brian Austin Green was Daryl Coopersmith. Now here's the premise. After their big city escapades in the movie, babysitter extraordinaire Chris is somehow conned into watching Brad, Sarah, and Daryl again. You know, because apparently surviving the first adventure wasn't enough trauma for one lifetime. This time, what starts as a simple trip to the store, classic babysitting excuse by the way, turns into a full-blown hostage situation. Yeah, you heard it right. Hostages. Because nothing says wholesome family fun like staring down the barrel of a gun in a suburban supermarket. Now let's address the obvious. Why on earth would Chris agree to babysit these kids again? Did she lose a bet? Did she owe someone money? Or, I'm just spitballing here, did the writers forget she should have been in therapy after the first movie? Either way, Chris is back, and once again, she's dragging these kids through another ridiculous, borderline traumatic adventure. When it comes to bad TV adaptations, it seems that the formula is simple. Take everything you loved about the original, strip away the charm, and double down on the absurdity. But here's the thing, this wasn't just any bad TV pilot. This was a pilot so lackluster, so utterly devoid of the movie's spirit, that the network took one look at it and said, no. No one knows for sure what went wrong, but judging by the premise alone, it's not hard to imagine. For starters, you're taking a single movie's worth of chaos and stretching it into an episodic format. What happens next week? Chris loses the kids at a Chuck E. Cheese? Chris accidentally joins a biker gang? How many increasingly ridiculous scenarios can you put a babysitter in before it becomes a full-blown parody of itself? And let's not forget the most important question of all. Who even asked for this? The original Adventures in Babysitting worked because it was a lightning in a bottle mix of humor, danger, and heart. Elizabeth Shue's Chris was the glue holding it all together, balancing teenage awkwardness with kick-ass resourcefulness and awesome blues singing. Without her and without the 80s charm, this TV pilot was doomed from the start. So why even try? Well, Hollywood has a habit of looking at a beloved movie and thinking, you know what this needs? A watered-down version with a laugh track. Okay, I'm sorry. I know I've used that joke before. I'll stop. But that's how we end up with Adventures in Babysitting. There you go. Adventures in Babysitting pilot. It was not sold. It did not air. Bye, Gemini Gypsy. Have a great night. Right. Some movies you just don't need a sequel or a TV show or anything. And that's why I made those videos. There were so many awful or awesome movies turned into awful TV shows that I had to make 2 videos about it because there were so many. All right, we're going to get through 87. Let's see. We're making the... Oh, well, we got to do this one. Hold on. If we're going to talk Vincent D'Onofrio, right?
I am your senior drill instructor. From now on, you will speak only when spoken to, and the first and last words out of your filthy sewers will be sir. Do you maggots understand that? Sir! Yes, sir! You will be a weapon. You will be a minister of death, praying for war.
So that drill sergeant just came in and improvised that whole thing, right? He was a real life army man. And he just came in and just blew him out of the water. Yeah, Arlie Ermy. That's his name.
Hey.
Charlie's hit every major military target in Vietnam and hit them hard. In other words, it's a huge shit sandwich and we're all gonna have to take a fight.
Definitely gonna have to pause that there because of the music. Yeah, he was former military. And he came in and just drill sergeanted the hell out of that. They weren't going to cast him. He got the role randomly. I can't remember the story behind it. Let me look it up while we're watching that.
We lose some freedom. This is a slaughter.
Okay. So let me look this here. Let's see what it says on IMDb. Director Stanley Kubrick had nothing but praise for R. Lee Ermey's skills as a performer. Kubrick originally was going to write dialogue for Ermey's character himself, but he became so impressed with what Ermey improvised, he decided it was not necessary. He simply let him ad-lib, an act practically unheard of for a Kubrick film. Ermey's performances were so faultless that Kubrick only needed 2 to 3 takes to get his scenes filmed, which was also extremely rare for a Kubrick film. The only instance that Ermey had to film more than 2 to 3 takes was in the jelly donut scene, which he claimed was filmed in 37 takes, to the point his voice kept disappearing from time to time. So there it was. Yeah, he totally improvised that. All right. Another one from my awesome movies turned into awful TV shows. I'm telling you, there's a ton of them.
We've got to volunteer. The body is on the way.
Sure. Old Detroit has a cancer.
Oh, real quick, speaking of boot camps, my nephew just graduated out of Air Force boot camp. He's getting ready to go be stationed somewhere. He's getting his orders. He's still in a little bit of training, but it was exciting. I just had to share. He looked so good in his uniform. We got the pictures this weekend from graduation.
Cancer is crime.
In a row.
As you know, we've entered into a contract with the city to run local law enforcement.
We were able to save the left arm.
What? I thought we agreed on total body prosthesis. Now lose the arm, okay?
We get the best of both worlds. Onboard computer-assisted memory and a lifetime of on-the-street law enforcement programming.
Hey, Louis, it's Super Cop.
This guy is really good.
He's not a guy, he's a machine.
What are they going to do, replace us?
Murphy, it's you.
Go get him, boy.
Thank you. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to an attorney. Anything you say may be used against you.
You better back up, pal!
Your move, creep.
The future of law enforcement. RoboCop.
Thank you for your cooperation.
All right, guys, we're getting close to a 4-hour live stream here, and I know I'm everybody's dropping like flies because it's way late and we all have to get up and go to work in the morning. So I'm going to go ahead and stop here. I'm not going to make it through the end of the year. I'm just not. There's too many. There's too many to get through. So I'm going to do one more, and then we're gonna call it a night, and then we'll get back to it and we'll pick up at summer of '87 when we get back on Tuesday night. Actually, no. Tuesday we're doing cartoons. Nope. I'm making an executive decision. Gobbledygook, we're going to put your cartoons to the following Tuesday, and we're going to finish up on Tuesday night with 80s movies. So, schedule is Tuesday, we're going to do the rest of the 80s. Friday, we're doing Stephen King movies, 90s and earlier. And then the following Tuesday, we'll do cartoons. I know it's a lot, but we just got it. I want everybody to be able to hang out and enjoy all these. And we're going. The fact that you guys have given me 3 hours of your time as it is insane. So I thank you so much. So we're going to end it on this one. Son of a bitch. I'm so sorry. I took a hit of my weed and I've been coughing. I was like muting it and I forgot again. So bad. All right. I don't know if you heard me or not, but Corey Haim is my Corey, and I loved him so much, and I hate what happened to him. Can you hear me now? I think I gotta turn back on. Damn it! This muting. So if you didn't hear me, come on Tuesday night with some, like, if your favorites in mind, if there's something you want me to watch, a trailer or a scene or whatever that you want me to watch. So that way I get to the ones that you guys want to see. I obviously can't get to everything, but I will prioritize member requests and super chat requests. Obviously, I got to prioritize those because you guys support the channel and I super appreciate that. So if there's something you really want to see that I skip over or don't do, I'll prioritize. William, funny you should say that. The holidays coming up, sir. I will definitely be making a list of stoner movies, my favorites, that'll be released on 420. Oh, and real quick, let me go ahead and play this. I didn't show you guys my t-shirt tonight, but it is my classic MTV logo t-shirt. Can you see it? Here, I'll move the microphone for a second. I can get it up. MTV. So anyway, I got it from 80stees.com. So if you'd like to get t-shirts from your favorite 80s and 90s movies and television shows, just go to 80stees.com and you'll get 30% off your order with my code GenXLife. Probably should have said that, before 4 hours into the stream, but here we are. Yeah, Easter is 420 this year. I know. 420, I'm gonna do a special live stream that night, and it'll be about stoner flicks. But I'm making a video about like my favorite top 10 stoner movies, but from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. But I'm also going to do a live stream where we can talk about all the talk about my list and talk about the ones that you guys like. So schedule that for 420. We're hanging out and having a massive smoke session that night. I guess we can still hunt Easter eggs, but we're going to be really high while we're doing it. All right. We have only gotten halfway through 1987. So I'm going to stop now. And no, like I didn't get to La Bamba and all that stuff. But like there's so many movies left in 87 that I haven't got to yet. And we're already at almost 4 hours. Yes, La Bamba was 87. Yeah, and even if you don't smoke, you can still have fun. Bring your favorite beverage or, whatever it is that you want to, and we're going to party on 420. But anyways, Tuesday night, we're going to pick back up on these 80s movies. We're going to pick up right in the middle of 87 because, 4 hours we've only got through a year and a half of movies in 4 hours. And I didn't even get to all of them. So anyways, are we all good on that? Good. Oh no. I'm not trying to, even if you don't smoke, it's okay. It's all right. We can still all get along. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night here. 11:43 my time. And we're going to pick back up on Tuesday night. Let's start earlier on Tuesday night. We're going to start at probably 6. I don't drink alcohol either, Black Phoenix 77. But come back Tuesday night. We'll get started up at 6 o'clock. And we are going to get through the 80s that night, I swear. I know I keep saying we're going to get through it every live stream. And then I get through like a year's worth of movies. And then it's like 4 hours later. All right, guys. Have an amazing night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for the super chats. And I will see you guys on Tuesday. Okay, bye.